This video is for landscaping companies who want to see exactly what an AI receptionist looks like for their business. I'm showing you a live demo right now, the Jobber integration, how it works end to end, and by the end, you'll know whether this is right for you with nothing held back. We're going to get through this in the next 7 minutes max, but first, let's quickly watch the demo.
Thanks for calling Green Scene Landscapes. This is Sarah. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm looking to get a quote done for my garden. We basically want to start from scratch and redesign the whole thing.
Nice, that's a fun one. Well, the next step is for us to schedule someone to come out and meet you, but before that, can I get your name?
Yes, it's Daniel Radcliffe.
Right, thanks, Daniel. So do you have an existing garden we're working with, or are we starting from scratch? I'll pass this on to the team who comes to visit.
Starting from scratch, it's about a 1/4 acre. It's completely overgrown and we want it all kind of redone, the lawn, the planting, maybe put a patio in as well.
Oh, nice, that's a proper transformation. And we can definitely help with that. Our team has been transforming gardens in the local area for 12 years, from weekly maintenance contracts to full garden redesigns and installs. We've got a 4.8 star rating on Google and Yelp. And getting your outdoor space looking exactly how you want it is what we do. When were you hoping to get started? Is this something for the near future or further down the line?
Near future. I mean, it'd be great to meet the team if they've got availability on, say, Friday.
Got it, aiming for the near future and possibly this Friday. And what's the address for the property?
26 U Street Court.
I've got Friday the 15th of May at 7 a.m., 11 a.m., or 2:30 p.m. available for a site visit. Does any of those work for you?
Let's do the 2:30 slot, please.
Perfect. I'll get you booked for Friday the 15th of May at 2:30 p.m. I just need the best number to reach you on.
You can do this one, so 310-992-1662.
Thanks. And before I lock it in, could you give me your email address so we can send you the booking confirmation?
It's daniel.rad@gmail.com.
Thank you. So that's daniel.rad@gmail.com, correct? You're all set for Friday, the 15th of May at 2:30 p.m. One of our team will come out, take a proper look, and put a detailed quote together for you. You'll get a text confirmation shortly. Is there anything else before I let you go?
I think that should be everything. Thanks so much for your help. And then, as you can see here, we've got the booking is actually made for 2:30 for Daniel Radcliffe. And then this will be connected directly into your CRM, so it'll port all the information over. We handle the integration. As you can see from the call, the caller rang, and when the front desk didn't pick up on the 4th ring, the agent answered. It went back and forth with the customer, collected their details, gave them some social proof, and booked them straight into an appointment. You can see the appointment then landed on the calendar, and we then send this appointment and the lead information straight into your CRM with something called a webhook. And not to worry, we handle all of the integration across every CRM. This is a very straightforward process, and once that's booked in, we also have an automation set up so that you as the business owner or your team get a confirmation text of the scheduling, as well as the customer getting a confirmation of the booking too. Every business runs their flow slightly differently, and a big benefit of working with us directly is we can customize this for you however you like. So if you want more text, less text, you want emails, whatever it is, we can customize it in the setup. Now, if you've watched this and want to have a real chat about getting this set up for your business so that whenever anyone on your team can't answer the phone, you can still schedule this job, click the link in the description down below. Now let's jump into what else this agent is able to do. So the agent we built does 4 things really well. Firstly, it answers every call every single time that it comes in after the 4th ring. It doesn't matter if it's the middle of the day, late at night, on the weekend, whatever it is, the call gets picked up and answered. There's a real conversation with the homeowner. It figures out what job it is, and then it gets booked into your CRM before the call ends. And on top of that, you'll have noticed that the agent on that call asks a couple of questions up front. You may have your own specific questions that you always want to ask every caller, and we can train the agent to ask exactly those every single time. Second is that you might have web inquiries coming through. Every single web inquiry that comes through, whether that's your website form, a Facebook ad, or anything else, they're going to get a call back automatically within 30 seconds. So if someone fills in a quote request form on your website, they're getting a call back from the virtual receptionist before they've had a chance to type the next landscaper's number into Google. This means that you're going to book a lot more jobs because you can get those people booked into an appointment faster before they consider your competitor. Third is that everything gets put straight into your CRM directly. So the job gets created, the address gets logged, and your calendar gets updated, and the confirmation goes out to the homeowner. There's nothing your office has to manually process, it all just happens in the background. And lastly, you can also have your own dedicated number that handles texts as well as calls if you would like. Homeowners text as much as they call these days, and this thing is able to handle both. So your team can still grab the call if they're live and they're around to be able to pick it up, but it only steps in when there's no one available to actually pick up the phone on the fourth ring. So here's what's actually going on out there. About 50% of landscaping inquiries come in outside of business hours. That's half of them. That's not a trickle, that's half of all calls that you could be getting. And think about who's actually calling. It's a homeowner who's just home from work. They've walked past their neighbor's garden. They've decided tonight's the night that I'm gonna sort out my own. They pull up Google, they call the top result, and then the second, and then the third, and the first landscaper who actually picks up is the one who gets the job. Not the one with the best website, not the one with the most reviews, just whoever answers first so they can book in an appointment. So if your phone goes to voicemail after 6 p.m., you're just not in the running. And this is where the 30-second callback completely changes the game on urgent calls. The research on this is really clear. You're 21 times more likely to win a lead if you respond within 5 minutes versus 30 minutes. 21 times. Not slightly better, not twice as likely, 21 times. 21 times. Most landscaping companies have a website, maybe some Google ads running, and they're following up on a form submission hours later when the homeowner has already booked with someone else. Tighten that window up and the return on everything you're already spending changes completely. Now, on the integration side of things, we work with all of the main platforms in the landscaping space. So that's Jobber, LMN, House Call Pro, Field Pulse, Service Automate. We work with Aspire, we work with Go High Level. Whatever you're already running, the jobs are going to go straight into exactly where they need to be. Your team doesn't have to change a thing about how they work day to day. In addition, we also offer a 30-day guarantee on this. So if you don't get a single job booked in the first 30 days, you get a full refund. We put it in writing. Honestly, we've never had to actually use it, but we include it because you shouldn't have to take this on trust alone. The results should speak for themselves, and if they don't, you don't pay. And one thing worth being really clear on is that you're not building any of this yourself. You're not designing the agent, you're not writing the prompts, you're not setting up the integrations, you're not touching a single piece of software. You just hop on a couple of calls with us. We ask you everything we need to know about your business, and then we go away and build the entire thing end to end and integrate it properly into your existing CRM and systems. And honestly, that's one of the main reasons that businesses come to us rather than trying to put all of these different things together themselves with all of the AI tools that are floating around today. Because yeah, the tools are already out there, but actually building an agent that has a real conversation, integrates cleanly with your CRM, and is reliable enough to put on real customer calls every single day is a completely different job. We do all of that so you don't even have to think about it and you know it's trustful and reliable. The whole thing takes around 17 days from kickoff to going live, and the first call is about an hour where we're going to talk through your job types, how your CRM is set up, how you want quotes and estimates handled. Then we take about 10 days to build everything out. You get a week to test it. You can call the number, throw out different scenarios, make sure it handles the specific quote types the way you want it to, and then we flip it live. After launch, you've got direct access to us. So if there's a call type we didn't quite cover, or a field in your CRM that needs adjusting, or anything that just isn't quite right, you can reach out to us and we will fix it. There's no support queue, there's no ticket system, just a direct line to us with a quick turnaround. That is the deal. I'm Harry, I run Voice Install. We build AI voice systems for landscaping companies and other trades businesses. There's a setup fee, then a monthly after that, but there's no lock-ins, it's month to month. So if you're watching jobs walk out the door because the phone isn't getting answered, the link's in the description down below, book a call and we'll show you exactly what it looks like for your business specifically. Every call answered, every job booked, let's answer all of the calls that are coming in and call all of the leads from your website form so you can make more money for your business.